Welcome to Studio 863. I'm your host, Hollywood Jackson, and today I'm going to show you how to use the IK Multimedia Mix Box with the Behringer XR 18. So I searched high and low for a video on this and I couldn't find one, so I decided to make one to show you how to connect the IK Multimedia Mix Box with the Behringer XR 18. And so I went out on the internet and found a couple of videos showing how to do it with the Waves plugin, but no one had done it yet with the IK Multimedia plugin. So I wanted to share that with you guys today. And what I found out was interesting. So I came across some problems myself using this. So initially when I opened the mix box, it gave me an error message, go to setup. And so that's what I did. So I went to setup, and we of course have several settings here. So we set it to the ASIO. And same thing on device, we have several devices, so we set that to the XR ASIO. And I saw in another video some people had trouble with the sample rate lower than 4800, so you might want to be aware of that, and just go ahead and set it to 4800. And the buffer size, you can just adjust that how you see fit and set the MIDI input to any. Now on the in and out, I have set mine to mono because I'm using only one side of it, so it doesn't make sense to run both sides of this. So I set mine to mono, and that's really all it is to the setup. Now of course you set your ins and outs over here, and I have mine set to 11, set to 11 and 12. So, and of course my output, you can go ahead and set your output to whatever you want to, and of course I'm setting my output to 11. I still wasn't getting a signal. I could see my signal coming in and I could see my signal coming out, but I wasn't hearing a definite change in my signal. So we switch back over here. Let's go back. So we'll go back to our mixer, and if you will go to your input channel. Now, initially I was using the mic line input, and if you notice, it does change dramatically. Well, in order to initialize this, all you have to do is click on USB return. Make sure that your input and your output are set to return to the channels you have set in the mix box. And that's all there is to it. It's pretty simple. So if you go through this procedure and it doesn't work, and you keep getting that little error code that comes up, then go try the update, because that's what happened to me. I did everything in the video, nothing worked. It still wasn't working. I could see my signal coming in, I could see it going out, and so I ended up going to IK Multimedia, and sure enough there was an update for the mix box, and I got the update and came back, fired everything up, and it worked perfect. So I hope I was able to help you guys out. I'm Hollywood Jackson for Studio 863. Thanks for watching.
If you like what you see, go ahead and click on that like button. And while you're at it, reach over and hit that subscribe button too. If you got any questions or comments, please leave them down below or just send us an email. I'm Hollywood Jackson for Studio 863. Thanks for watching.
Studio 863.